Stop and frisk is the practice by which a police officer initiates a stop of an individual on the street allegedly based on reasonable suspicion of criminal activity. Stop and frisks do not reduce crime and occur at an alarming rate in communities of color who often feel under siege and harassed by the police. We took a few minutes to talk to people outside of the Philadelphia probation office to hear their experiences with hyper-policing and stop and frisk.
I was coming home from work. It was late. I work at Pizza Hut, so our uniforms is all black, feel me? And I had my hood on, so cops, one of the officers pulled up, harassed me, and was like, yeah, where you going out here? You out here robbing people? You out here doing this? Like, I'm working, like an American, you know what I mean? That shit, just trying to work.
In 2014, the ACLU released statistics reporting that Philadelphia police initiated more than 200,000 stop and frisk encounters. 37% were no reasonable suspicion, and 63% were reasonable suspicion. Of these stops, African Americans accounted for 71%, and 97% of these stops found no evidence of crime.
Just because of the fact that, I'm in the streets, yeah, they profile me, man. You know what I mean? It's like, it could be like, let's say, us three get stopped. Chances are, I'm gonna get fucked up, beat up, and put in motherfucking handcuffs for no motherfucking reason. Like, I had a motherfucking seizure, and the motherfucker still beat me the fuck up and put me in cuffs like a week ago. I got the motherfucking, little cuffs and shit on my wrist.
There are a lot of police in the neighborhood, but I feel like the way that they approach situations maybe is why people get on probation a lot.
If you go around Kensington and Somerset, you will see it all the time. Like, just for being posted up in a Chinese store, you're gonna get pat down.
I see a lot of police all the time. I see a lot of drug dealers all the time, and a lot of drug addicts all the time.
So far in 2015, city residents have filed 184 lawsuits against police, claiming their civil rights were violated in some way. Just 4 of those suits have been settled. Out of the 180 pending lawsuits of 2015 in Philadelphia, 78 of them, the highest number, are filed as false arrests.
Come outside, and I see that's the reason why I don't come outside, because there's so much going on. Like, every once in a while you run into somebody that's actually a real officer that care about other people like that, but most of the time you run into people that just take advantage of their job and think because they have that badge on their chest that just come on to anybody.
During a stop and frisk, in order to stop or detain someone, the police must have reasonable suspicion. An officer cannot frisk a detained suspect without a verifiable reason to believe that the person is armed and dangerous, yet many officers do. An officer can pat down the suspect's outer clothing in a search for weapons or drugs. An officer can arrest someone only with either a warrant or probable cause. This causes many officers to run the suspect's name through their system, searching for outstanding warrants that will come up through child support or outstanding lawyer fees. As this has a high rate for those in poverty-stricken neighborhoods, most end up being taken into custody.